right?
So my question was like few weeks back, like no, couple of months back, I asked one of the masters, can we, if we go back in time, like so our awareness right now has expanded. So when we go back and try to change some incident that happened in the past with this
Hmm.
awareness, that time
Hmm.
we did not have that awareness. At that moment, whatever we did, we acted, we reacted, but now we are in the knowingness. We are in expanded awareness, consciousness has improved. So when we go
Hmm.
back and change that event, will
Hmm.
the soul contract be broken? Or by saying, I would like
No,
to
it won't be. See, soul contract is like somebody wanting. You asked me a question when we started, right? Why do these
yes,
people study so much?
yeah,
Like Gopal Das
yes,
or right? They
Gaurang,
study so much. Why did they change?
yeah,
Correct?
yes,
Right? They have a plan, but free will also is part of that plan.
okay,
Right? So,
right,
so you can change.
okay,
Okay. Now, whether it will be part of your incomplete lesson or not is something that will have to be studied. That is
right,
basically whether it is part of your work plan or it is not. Both are possible. But
right,
you are given the flexibility to experience life the way you want.
okay,
Okay. So that's the way. And if you make a correction here, the corrections that are incomplete over all your lives will also change.
okay,
Okay. So all derived components, root cause eliminated, or derived components also go away.
okay. Because I was also listening to this grandfather effect, like you cannot go kill your, if you kill your grandfather, then your existence is not there. Some scientist was talking about that. Like,
See,
you know,
somehow, no, no, if we read pure science
mm-hmm,
and someone says, I can predict how quantum physics is going to work, don't believe them. It's impossible.
right.
Okay. Physical science, people can predict. Quantum science, they cannot
They
predict.
cannot. Yeah.
Okay. So, yes, Kirti ji, आपका सेशन का टाइम हो गया.
Yes, sir. Already started. मेरा session नहीं सबका session.
I'm sorry, Kirti ji.
No, no, no.
No, 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 no.
This is how it starts.
Well, see, there is buffer time of 5 minutes, right? We still have 2 more minutes that way. Yeah. So, all questions ready? No
Here he's
questions or all questions?
explaining. He's saying about inner 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 self. I don't remember exactly. He's referring to inner subconscious something and the subconscious, which really confused me. Like, what is that
No, no,
inner
no, no,
one?
no, 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 not inner outer. What he says, that is the third question, right?
Ah,
Okay.
Chandra sir,
Let us take the question itself. It is
he said,
basically multiple dimensions that we are existing in, correct?
hmm.
You know, where is this? Can I share
Yeah.
or
Oh,
do I
sorry.
need
1 minute.
permission? Yeah, I need permission. Now I have the permission. Okay. Let's take the question. Are you able to see the question? I mean, you're able to see my
Yeah, yeah.
screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Recording in progress.
Someone has got two of. Are they having two systems on?
Not sure, sir. I recorded here. I don't know if. Oh, it started at your end also? Or what?
No, not recording. I'm
Huh.
talking about there was an echo.
Ah,
So two
Yeah.
mics when they are next to each other,
oh,
they
okay.
don't like each other.
Yeah, not
Like
sure.
poles repel, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So what he's saying is, given the multiverse of existence, given the size or the vastness of the existence, human beings are tiny pinpoints on Earth. The Earth itself is a tiny pinpoint in the solar system, and the solar system is a tiny pinpoint in our galaxy. The galaxy is a pinpoint in our endless, infinite universe. He is talking about universe, actually, it is multiverse. Are you getting the point?
Yes, sir.
Right? And with that in mind, what percentage of all there is to possibly know can we actually possibly know? So, what is the significance of me as a human being? Because I get dejected. When I compare to all there is or all that is, I am feeling completely left out. Okay? That is the reason I asked you to understand the message that this man gave us,
Mm.
who this Turiya concept. Okay?
Oh, that's Swami. Some Swami.
So if I take consciousness, let's take the answer itself. That is better. Okay. So he says, first let us try to define who we are. Okay. Who are we as human beings? Right? You start with the soul. So the first thing is, this universe is a manifestation of the soul, and the soul is vast, right? We also went through in that light body. He talks about the soul becomes so vast at a point that we are available in 383 what? Planets.
Yeah.
Right. So the deeper into subconscious you go, the farther away from Earth. So basically, Earth is one planet which you can assign, to which you can assign the game of separation. Yeah? Are you able to imagine what I am saying?
Yes, yes.
Correct. So now, right, what is he talking about? There is an intimate connection between the inner realms and the deeper space. So, for starting with the physical manifestation, right, and each layered structure, let us say, we say that we are, under normal circumstances, we are 5 layered bodies. Then some other interpretation says we are 7 layered. And light body, Archangel Ariel says that we are in 12 dimensions. Kirti, you there?
Yes, sir. I'm listening. Yeah.
Yeah. right? So we are in 12 dimensions, right? Now, every dimension, your existence is going to become smaller and smaller because you are getting that very diversified. Okay. So now, every existence is going to have its own consciousness, and the complete consciousness is going to be sigma your consciousness. I mean, your consciousness, because he's saying that the universe is a manifestation of the soul. Now, when I say the soul, there are two ways to look at it. Chandra Modali, his soul has existed as smaller particles all through since his inception, right? Let us say it is about 200 lives. So I have got 200 individual specks of consciousness together,
Yeah.
right? Now, what is my consciousness or my soul's consciousness? The 200
All combined.
all combined plus those soul consciousnesses that have not yet manifested. Okay. All those put together is the soul consciousness. Are you getting the point?
Yeah.
Right. So now to understand that, he says there are 4 levels of consciousness. Like the way that
Mandukya
Janaka
Upanishad.
and that story takes you through,
Mm,
now you are able to relate to the whole thing.
yeah.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
So all those individual consciousness is not independent of each other.
Mm,
So now you see the nested loop.
yeah.
Are you able to visualize what he is saying? Now let
Yes.
us reread the question with that understanding.
Mm,
Human beings are tiny pinpoints on Earth. Earth also has had so many existences, right?
mm, yeah.
Which itself is a tiny pinpoint in the solar system.
Yeah.
That's a tiny pinpoint in our galaxy,
Solar system. Yeah.
right? Now, that is pertaining to this galaxy.
Yeah.
This galaxy
Yes.
itself is a tiny pinpoint in the endless, infinite universe.
Yes.
Given that, right? Given that reality, what percentage of all there is to possibly know can we actually possibly know? This
Mm,
is basically, in simple English, it is how much can I know?
yeah.
Given that I am a nested piece. So, to the explanation to that takes you to, you are conscious of certain things when you are in the waking self. Like
Yeah.
in that story, Janaka is in the conscious state. He is
Mm,
aware that he is the emperor,
right.
correct? So
Yeah.
he has got certain duties, right?
Mm,
So that is our conscious personalities focused in this time period. That means day, night, evening, morning, yesterday, tomorrow, and so on.
what we
Correct?
perceive through our senses.
Correct. And
Mm,
your consciousness is broken down to that level.
mm,
Right? Now, that is one state of your existence.
yeah.
Now, the next one is personal subconscious self. What is that? That is the second stage. That only his memory, etc. So, this is the self that focuses on focuses in on the personal subconscious, which deals with stores and archives in the physical events of the specific personality or self-ego. Right. Now let us relate this to what happens to him before the dream state. He is peacefully asleep.
Right.
Correct. Now,
Mm.
but then in the dream, in this current lifetime, whatever is happening, he keeps getting, let us say. In that state, he is thinking about that. The waking and personal consciousness comes into existence with each new physical birth. That means these are getting reset. These are limited to a given birth
Okay.
time frame.
Mm.
Hmm. Right? It is from the personal subconscious that dream and probable selves spring forth. This self is a portal to the other dimensions or selves. From here you can go, but you will come back to this.
Yes. Mm.
Right? So
Mm.
that means this is your physical existence.
Right. Mm.
Okay. Now, inner self, each person has an inner self which resides in the deeper consciousness, not the personal consciousness. The inner self is connected to not only with the personal subconscious of the waking self, but all the inner selves of all the dream and probable selves connected to the waking life. Right? Now, here, let us imagine that we are hypnotized. From that state of hypnosis, are you able to go into a regression?
Yeah. We can.
Correct. So when you are going, you are looking at, you are going up to your childhood. Then beyond childhood, you are going to your previous
Past
death.
lives. Yeah. Mm.
And then slowly from there, you are on a journey, which is the track is from what is in your subconscious, which is already stored. It is part of your cellular memory. It is part of every level of conscious contributor of existence.
Mm.
Okay. So now what has
Conscious
happened?
contributor means not only this person, but others also?
No. This person only, but
Okay.
what
Okay.
is his build-up today? He
Right.
has got a
All.
mind, he has got a
Mm.
skin, he has got all those, right?
Right.
Because
Right.
of those past memories only, sometimes we have to resort to past life regression to find a solution to a problem we are facing today.
Right. Mm. Yeah.
And the
Makes
moment
sense.
we take awareness of that,
Mm.
we are already
Good.
under the influence of man's search for a meaning. The moment you
Okay.
find the meaning, your wisdom takes over and you start healing.
Mm.
Correct.
Right.
Right. So let us complete this para, then I will take that question, Sheila ma'am. Right. So now what is happening? All incarnations, past, present, and future also. So when you look at it from the karma aspect, whatever actions you are doing today could also be a foundation for your tomorrow. Whatever experiences you are having today can also be foundations for tomorrow. Today's actions would be foundations for your actions tomorrow, your outcomes tomorrow, yes or no. If you want to build a house, you start today. Tomorrow you won't have the house, right? You need to give it 6 months, 8 months, etc. Right? So that is like one portion of your karma, which is known as agami karma. Okay. Now, as well as with each particular waking self of the body used, the inner self and its information is brought with us from birth, and all inner selves have access to the storehouse of ongoing information as it continues to grow in each incarnation's inner self. Is this clear so far?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. We will take Sheila ma'am's question here before we go to the whole life.
So it's a little hard. I'm trying to understand. Now, we, like me as Sheila here on earth, like in when I go, like Raja Janak, when I go into the dream state, when like Raja Janak thought he was a beggar, in that he felt it was real. So is that a parallel life, or it was another dimension? Like I mean, in the Hindu stuff, we call it Maya. So for me, what I'm thinking, like if I have n number of possibilities, right here I have parallel universes that I have myself in so many other probabilities. So each of us
Hmm.
have past lives which are different, or is it all connected? Like you're saying, the inner
No.
self.
No. Or they could be connected, they may not be connected.
Okay.
Okay. These
Okay.
are all part of the overall experiences that you wanted to have. Part of the 360 degrees
Okay.
of the presumed 35 lessons. I mentioned 35 lessons. There could be 38 lessons. There could be 45 lessons. Right?
Okay.
That is
Yeah.
the completeness of the programs that you have taken. These are all part and parcel of the overall experiences that you are supposed to go through.
So when I bring now in this life, if I bring say 6 lessons, I learn those
Yeah.
6 lessons. I am done
Right.
with those 6. Now when I take birth again, is there
Hmm.
any guarantee that I will not repeat that same thing? I mean, sometimes I might make mistake in the same.
Whatever is not complete,
Mm-hmm.
you will repeat. Whatever is complete, you will not repeat.
Not repeat. So if
Because when I say 360 degrees,
uh-huh.
if I say anger,
Uh-huh.
okay, there are 360 degree, I mean 300 and presume that or assume that there are 360 different compositions of anger.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Because 360 will make it complete, right?
Right.
So
Right.
now, out of those 360, this life I have taken 4.
Okay.
I have made mistakes in 2, but 2 I have completed.
Okay.
Okay. So my 360, because I have taken 4 now, don't become 356.
Okay.
Because I have not completed. I have changed the dimension of 2 through my
Okay.
free will. Right?
Right.
So out of the 360 of anger, the flavors of anger,
Mm-hmm.
only 2 are complete, right? So how many are pending?
Yeah.
358 are pending. Got
Yeah.
it?
Yes.
Right?
But also, like, don't you think, like, if I say something from my angle that is wrong,
Mm.
but that other person, like, say, you might see it from where you're standing and say, no, that is correct. So that means you
Correct.
don't have any guilt
You-
there. So that means to say that,
there is nothing like guilt, right? There is nothing like
yeah.
free guilt. If you think from the soul perspective, there is nothing like guilt.
Okay.
Where is guilt coming in from? Is coming from your belief system, which is influencing you in the current life.
Okay. Yes. Yes, you're right.
Right? So,
Yes.
as far as within the confines, when you get out of the confines of this physical body,
Right.
tell me what is guilt?
Yeah. There's no such
Just an
thing.
experience.
Yes.
It's an experience.
Yes.
Right? Now you are seeing the difference between the two, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Hmm.
Now
So,
I
sir,
understand.
I have one question. Like one,
Yes, yes.
so the virtues which we are going to experience, you said like we need
Hmm.
to get 360-degree angle of one virtue. Then only the
Of every
experience
virtue.
is,
Of
yeah,
every virtue.
each and every one. Yeah.
Yes.
So
Only
we'll
then you are
experience
back
in
to,
Hmm.
only then will you be back to your over self.
Hmm.
These are the qualities of
our higher
the
self or
virtues
God.
of the God qualities.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
And there are that many flavors
Yeah.
of
So in
each.
a lifetime, so one virtue we can face like 360-degree angle in one lifetime, sir, or it will take many
Then that will be a very bland life, no? So you will take two or three and then
combination.
take some flavors out of
Oh God.
it. That is why generally they say you take up to anywhere between 300 to 500 lifetimes to go back to your over self state.
Hmm.
Now, all these are hypothetical because some may learn fast,
Right.
some may learn slow. All those combinations are also going to, right?
Hmm.
So maybe 20 lifetimes for a particular activity, another 20 for anger, another 50 for compassion because we would have made so many mistakes. The size of compassion would have bloated.
Right.
Right? So now let us go to the last one is part of the unmanifested part of your over self. I said there are four, right? So wakeful, subconscious, dream. In the dream, you don't know which life you are going to, right? So past, present, and future.
Hmm.
Correct? The fourth one, excluding these three, there is still the state of consciousness, correct?
Hmm. Yeah.
That in our Sanskrit language, it is Turiya.
Yeah. Yeah.
Turiya means, Turiya is
And whole
actually derived from the way he explains, it is Chaturtha,
consciousness. Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Chaturtha, not part of these three, but a fourth.
Right.
That is the whole self.
Hmm.
This self, deep within our subconscious, has the full awareness or consciousness of all the above mentioned selves.
Hmm.
It is the self from which all our inner selves and incarnations have originated. Every
Right.
single parameter of those 360 into 35 or 38, whatever that number may be,
Hmm.
right? Each of them contributes to a level of separation.
Hmm.
Correct? So all those put together and it also has full conscious awareness and knowledge of all inner selves, probable selves, dream selves, and
Waking
waking
self.
selves of
Hmm.
all its incarnations, including past, present, and future.
Right. So whole that Mandukya
Correct.
Upanishad is
So
being
this
explained
includes the
here.
manifested and the unmanifested portions.
Hmm. Yeah.
Is that clear now?
Yes, sir.
Sir, is it whole self is something over
Yes.
self or over soul or higher self?
It is. It is.
Hmm. So,
I have a
See,
so
question.
whatever
even
we
in the
call higher
note that
self,
I
it is.
put up in our Sukma,
Mhm.
even the note that I put up there, I said
Hmm.
your HS, the whole self, is
Mm-mm.
equal to higher self plus all the incarnation
Incarnation.
experiences.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yep.
Right? That becomes the ultimate.
Okay.
Into so many separations. Each soul itself is a separation again.
Mm-mm. Mm.
Got it? That's the
I
way the whole thing works.
One question is like when we
have.
take the oversoul or the one which is totality for us, for a particular one, Purnatma. So
Mm.
when that fraction of that takes as a birth, as a physical form here, so the, so the same soul comes again and again for the lifetimes,
Yes.
or I mean that,
Yes.
yeah, okay. So there is only
No,
one
when
soul.
you say same soul, it is not the same amsha that is coming down.
With a different
Levels.
virtue because it has gained more virtue. I mean, it will be a
Exactly.
knowledge
A
virtue.
different combination is going to come down
Yeah,
based
I,
on
am
the experience that you
so there
have
is nothing
chosen.
like same. So there is always evolving. So always
It is the
progressing.
same soul.
Same
As a soul,
conscious.
it is the
Mm.
same. The component that is coming down is different. For example, you in this lifetime also you have a same structure, right?
Mm. Yep, yep.
You have been for 4 years old, you have been 10 years old, you have been 20 years old,
Yes,
correct?
yes. Yep,
And you have been through various kinds of experiences in each of them,
yep. Yeah, yeah,
correct? Right?
yeah.
The same way, the same thing, you are going to apply it in a larger scale.
Okay. Can we consider this whole self is within our subconscious only? It's not somewhere residing outside. It's within our conscious.
So it is within your consciousness in the sense, is it consciousness pertaining to this life, or you are talking about consciousness, sigma all lives?
Mm.
Which consciousness are you talking about?
I mean, so far, if you take this lifetime, I mean, so the consciousness that I have here, so there is some
ఇలా
my
ఉంటుంది తీసుకో సోంపాపిడి ఉంది
my higher self is guiding me.
సోంపాపిడి ఉన్నది తీసుకుంటే
I am
Yeah,
Sorry.
go ahead.
sorry.
So there is a consciousness in this lifetime. So I have the soul, and I always get the signals from my higher self to this
That is
conscious,
intuition,
to this,
which is coming, which is intuition.
yeah,
also.
intuition, which is getting to my soul, and then my consciousness is getting
Now
the
you
eyes
are
up.
having access, and the moment your consciousness increases, you are connecting to that.
Yeah, higher self. So can I consider
Correct.
that higher self is within my subconscious mind?
No, you are within your higher self ka subconscious mind mein aap ho. That is a storehouse.
Okay.
Okay. And from your birth, your current existence, you are recognizing that you are beyond your current existence. That is the meaning of that.
Okay. Can I say where, I mean, to physical reality, where does that storehouse exist?
It is
If-
not physical. It is part of your one of your layers of body.
Okay. Okay. So
See,
it is a form of energy.
basically,
I agree. I mean, it is a totality. It is
no,
the
no, I'm
highest
not
one.
talking it's a form of energy alone, right?
It has some of
See,
all the
one
knowledge
second.
that I have gained, and then that is there. I mean,
Yes.
yeah,
See, let me put it this way.
yeah.
Okay. I didn't want to do this, but at the cost, at the expense of complicating matters, I wanted to do it now. Right?
Just to make sure clear.
There are totally 12 dimensions
Yep.
in which we are existing.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
In our other lives, we have been part of the unidimension and dual dimension.
Yeah.
We are now in the third stage
third
of
yeah.
dimension. Correct?
Yes.
Right? The third, up to the third and fourth, we are called the lower creation world. We are part of the lower creation world. Then from the fifth to the ninth, we are the mid creation and the upper creation.
Okay.
Your over self will be in the upper creation
Okay.
of consciousness. Right? That is what I wrote in the note also yesterday, right? What did I write? One sec, let me pull that note also. It's very useful.
Yeah.
When we were debating this, right? I had put up a note. Yeah. In response to our Kirti's note, what did I write here? Just let us read this. I would venture to add, consider the whole self
Okay.
WS is equal to HS plus
Yeah.
the embodied soul. Okay.
Okay. Hmm.
HS with its vast experience over many lives becomes our torch. However,
Yeah.
it is on the 11th floor. If I say that each dimension is a floor of an existing building, the building being the universe,
Okay. Okay. Hmm.
okay,
Yep. Yep. Hmm.
and the source,
Is in the
which is
12th
the
floor.
whole self, the entire, all oversouls also merge with the whole self, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Hmm.
Correct. So, the source is the 12th floor.
Okay. This is in the
Okay.
highest. Hmm.
And that is the highest,
Yeah.
right? But then, as a group, you are senior management. If you are senior management, you may be a general manager, you may be the managing director, you may be the CEO of a company, right?
Different. I mean, positions
Correct.
coming under that. Yeah.
But then, as a group, you are senior management.
Yeah. Yeah. All our senior
Correct.
leadership or comes under same. Yeah. Name
As one,
category.
all CXO, various departments, etc.,
Yeah.
etc.,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So that is the upper one. They
Mhm.
will sit and plan the future of every single department that is there in the
Okay.
organization, correct?
Okay. Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So they will do that and give it as work pack saying that these are the targets.
Hmm.
This period, this is the target for the next 4 years.
Yeah. We will
So the
be.
universe also has to progress in line with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Correct. So that is given to the 5th floor to the 9th floor. So every floor, it will become clearer, lot more bits and pieces are added, and it is ultimately handed over to the execution team, which is in the 3rd
Lower.
and 4th.
Lower creation.
Okay. So that is how the entire structure is going to operate. I don't want to open it because it will distract us into a different world altogether.
One thing can we consider like this upper creation, the 12th floor or the highest one? Can we consider that is like I mean example to understand the physical reality? I mean
Hmm.
to define in this physical side. I understand that we taken a birth here.
You
we came
won't be
down.
able to. It's like,
Okay.
see,
Okay, got it.
no. Why you won't be able to is, right?
Mm, mm,
You take an ocean, okay?
mm, mm.
From the ocean, you pull out one bucket of water.
Yeah, nothing. It will not go minus or plus. Nothing.
No,
We
no,
cannot.
no. Whether it will go minus plus is different. So now you have, let us say you have colored this green in color.
Mm, yeah, that bucket
Okay.
of water.
Now pour it back, go to the center of the ocean and pour it back.
Okay. It doesn't
Okay.
change.
Then I say, no,
Hmm.
now please, Sukumar, please get me my bucket of water.
Okay. I'll get something else, but it cannot be definitely the same.
Thank you. You are answering your question. So
Okay.
you cannot try to give it a physical identity when it is in a different form,
Mm, mm,
right? You see, if I tell you, Sukumar, out of your body, give me those two atoms which actually originated your start. Can
yeah.
you?
No, I
Atom
cannot.
has become molecule,
Molecule.
molecule has become chemical, cell, tissue, organ,
System.
system, and then body.
Yep.
Okay, give me the original two cells that you started with, or the unicell. From a single cell we have developed, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It is the same way.
Okay. Got it. Mm.
Okay. Yeah. Ratna ma'am, your question.
Yes, just wondering, like say when we take these multiple 35 or 38 views of our lives, that the lessons we have to learn. Say in one birth, if an individual is very educated and all that, so is it a possible in the next birth? I mean, I next birth can he be illiterate? I mean, I understand
Yes,
we
he
carry
will be.
the spiritual knowledge with us, but not the materialistic knowledge. So is it a possible that, say suppose we are a scientist in this life, and the next life we are completely like a, illiterate and then have no
Okay.
knowledge?
Let us try to understand what happens in this life with all our experience and otherwise. If you have read that 7 bodies of man and 7 principles of man, right? Both by Leadbeater and Annie Besant. It's already there posted in the same group that we are talking. This life, let us say, when the physical body comes to extinction, what happens to the energies in the form of emotion, desire, feeling, and all?
They will be carried with us.
They will be carried with us. Where do they go? They go into our etheric body.
Yeah.
Etheric body will also have components of these elements.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So they will then go to the mental body.
Yeah.
From the mental, because these 3 bodies, they perish.
Yes.
Okay. Because they are part of the physical body.
Yes.
Okay. Now, beyond the mental body, there is no representation of the other bodies within the physical body. It is only these 3, correct? So now that entire set of energy is going into what we call the causal body, Karana Jana Sharir.
Yeah.
Correct. There is a separation that is happening. Okay. This separation is being manifested as 2 things. One, lessons incomplete, be it by virtue of karma or energies to be returned or balanced, and mistakes made. The third one is those part of the lessons that are complete. Those that are complete goes into the knowledge with which you are going to be born in the next life. Okay.
Okay. Okay, so the
And
lessons we are
what you have
completed,
not
we carry that to
completed,
next life. Okay, got that.
yes, they are stored within. They are part of the talents that are within you. That is the potential that is there within you. But you need to be able to raise your consciousness to recognize and draw them out in your next life.
Okay.
You will start feeling it. You go to school. There are some children who go to school, they come back home and they start reciting what all happened there. Majority of that is coming from the past life. Majority of those qualities are coming from the, for example, you have seen small children, they sleep. In their sleep, they will be smiling. Or they will laugh, they will cry. All those are their past life experiences which are still influencing them. The body is slowly getting over those experiences, but that wisdom is anyway part of their existence.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good question. Thank you. Yeah. Next question. Otherwise, Kirti's class will be over in half an hour itself.
Some
Then she will
Namrata
say,
ji had some question regarding unified codes, it seems, sir.
Can I
okay,
ask?
one sec.
Can I
Chandra,
ask?
sir, Kirti.
Yeah,
Yes,
please
of
go ahead.
course. I have a question from yesterday's session. Okay.
So, yes. Oh, yes. Are you hearing an echo?
We can hear you, ma'am.
Okay.
We are able to hear you. I don't know whether it is part of the echo or not. But we are able to hear you clearly. Please go ahead.
Okay. Yesterday, when I went into the meditation,
Mhm.
I am sitting in a pyramid, crystal pyramid.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, I see a triangle reversed.
Okay.
So the point is at the bottom and the base is on the top. After that,
Okay.
I probably went into trance.
Mm.
I did not get any signal, any messages. So what's that upside down triangle trying to tell?
That is why I sent that book, right? It's a symbol that is itself a message.
I thought you were talking at the start about the triangle.
No, see, that's what I said. Every bit is an experience. Every bit is an experience. I don't know the scenario with which you got that. For me to comment on that, Namrata ji.
No, I didn't see anything else. I'm just trying to get into the meditation.
Correct. You may not have seen the whole thing, correct? But
Mm.
you were getting a signal. Right? There is a message in that. We need to understand what it could be. I can't directly relate it that way. Maybe it is only a part of the message that you are receiving. Sometimes messages come to you in bits and pieces. Okay. We won't, some of them are going to be inconclusive as well. So we can't take a portion and then try to fill in the complete. That is my interpretation. Kirti, anything you have to add?
No, sir. Actually, the inverted triangle represents the femininity, or you can say grounding. But yeah, we cannot, nobody should interpret anybody's experiences. You should get your own
Correct.
answers. That's what I say. Because the
So
whole
is,
picture you will be knowing.
so is that
Exactly.
telling me to become more grounded?
Maybe see tomorrow what you will get. If
Okay.
any
Exactly.
sequence is there for that.
Okay. See, basically, right? You said triangle, right?
Yeah.
Inverted triangle.
No. So then it will be part of the tetrahedrons, I think. Anyway,
And the
let's
one of
forget
one of the book has it, sir.
No, all the books have triangles. Okay. So you have runes as well as this one. Let us see any diagrams. Yeah. What does it say? Two basic runes. Okay. Do we have any other triangle before this? Triangles in nature, what do they represent? Right? Magical combinations. Okay. That means
The inverted triangle is like a Shakti means a creation, manifestation, because the upward is
yeah, so
spiritual.
wait. Correct. There are multiple meanings.
Yeah,
Right?
it's up to her, like what she's trying to manifest.
That's what. That is why I am reading this. That is why I posted these books also. 3 books
Yeah,
I posted on
yes,
geometric shapes, right?
yes, yes,
In
yes,
various mythologies, the triangle also represents the trinity of time, the past, present, and future. That's why
yes.
triangular symbols often epitomize the three fates, also called the Norns in Norse mythology, Sudiki in the Slavic, Morai in the Greek, and so on and so forth. Let us not waste time. I have often been guided by triangles when I needed to heal the past or the future. Once triangles led me to a location that was the key to my incarnation cycles here on earth. That ancient site had preserved the energy of my past selves as well as my ancestors and still influenced my current lifetime. Triangles and Trinity symbols followed me wherever I visited. Whenever I visited the place, I saw triangles in tree branches and so on and so on. Right? Meditations regarding that location. I kept seeing the upward triangle or various triangles, the triple triangle symbols. I found out that I was meant to harmonize the convolution of my past, present, and future selves throughout all the dimensions and timelines to set. So you will have to probably read this and interpret what it means to you in your life situation, Namrata ji. ये थोड़ा रिसर्च करना पड़ेगा आपको.
मेरे को तो सारा ही रिसर्च करना
नहीं, सबको करना पड़ता है.
है नहीं आप लोग बहुत कुछ जानते हैं
नहीं नहीं, वही
You have
वही
read
वही
too
गलती
many
करते
books.
हैं. नहीं नहीं, that is exactly the mistake that every meditator makes in the journey of meditation or in the spiritual journey. You are better than me, I am better than you is not there. Your experience is your experience, my experience is my experience. And only be guided by, you are doing the spiritual tablets also, right?
No.
You're
There
not
is
doing
in
this,
the
eh?
group there is another Namrata.
Okay. No, you should be doing it. That self-paced one is being designed only for these kind of scenarios.
So
You
I
have
don't
your
even
own.
know what is astral, etheric, body, and
Then all those you please join. You will learn them so fast. Please join, take benefit of that. There is a self-paced course in which all the YouTubes are, YouTube sessions have been put together. So people can learn at their individual pace. Okay. So now, later during meditation and astral journeys, every dream is an astral journey. I reconnected with who I used to be before I started the incarnation cycle here on earth and soon after. So he is just giving you one clue of what to do when you get this. Ask that question. Yesterday I saw a inverted triangle in my meditation. Can my dear over self, can you please give me more information on it? That can be a question you ask. You will get the answer in the meditation itself.
Or you can do
Yeah.
before going to sleep also. If it
Exactly.
is night time, just specify exactly what you want to know. I want to know the meaning of inverted triangle shown in my meditation vision, and sleep. You will get a dream. Or next day someone will convey to you, or you will realize on your own why that was shown to you. This is how we connect dots. We find ourselves.
Okay.
Sir, one
Where is
question
our
about sleep.
Sukumar? There are a lot of people here. All of
Yeah.
you who want to do spiritual tablets, please get in touch with Sukumar.
I did
Yeah.
get in touch with Sukumar,
Oh,
but he's
someone
not
was
getting the permission.
asking, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sheila also asked. All of you, please join this self-course pace.
Yeah. Please ping me, Namrata ji. I'll just. I think.
Namrata ji will ping you. Sheila
I
ji
did.
will ping you.
I
Yeah.
have messaged Sukumar 1 week ago.
Okay,
and
okay.
said
Sukumar,
you had
you are
asked.
not responding to requests on
No, no, I
timestamp.
responded, but thing is like Lakshmi madam, right? It is under her guidance as well. Okay, I'll just
No,
ask her
no, I
to.
mean, see, when
They
it is
just need to.
self-paced, they should immediately be given access. You keep on pondering Lakshmi till it is done.
Yeah, today I'll ensure. Sir.
Otherwise, I will start there. Tell Lakshmi, Chandra sir is going to start a parallel spiritual tablets.
A competitive one. Okay. I'll add Namrata ji. I'll tell to Lakshmi ji all these people who are
Yeah,
interested.
there are so because GK sir today told about 6 people are there, right?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
In one of the session, he said there are 6 more people waiting to join.
Yeah, just need to create that SPT email and then they'll be
Correct,
given
correct,
access.
correct.
That's it.
Correct. So, yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah.
one question about sleep,
Who?
sir.
Huh?
About sleep. Okay, when we go to sleep,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
So I mean, when you go to sleep, is that that is also a experience that is getting recorded in our higher self or the I mean, the lower self that
No, in
experience
your Akashic record.
in our Akashic record, but that the consciousness will be still trying to learn from that as well. I mean, trying to record that. I mean,
See, when you go to sleep, what is happening? Just to understand, define sleep to me.
okay. When I go to sleep,
What is sleep?
basically, the body is trying to get repaired during that
No,
state,
no. The
and
body
the mind.
repair happens when you are sleeping. When
Yeah.
you are sleeping, your conscious mind is put to rest.
Mm.
Do you
Okay.
breathe when you are sleeping?
Yeah. Involuntary
Right? Is
actions
your
there.
nervous system active during sleep?
Yes, definitely.
Right? Is your all your systems are functioning,
Functioning as expected. Yeah.
right? Right. So now what is happening? Your subconscious mind becomes active.
Okay. Because the conscious is.
Subconscious mind is connected to the rest of the universe. You read
Mm.
that here also, right? A
Mm-hmm.
little while ago we read that, no?
Yeah, here. Yeah. I mean,
Here.
one
What
of the
happens?
self.
Personal subconscious self is active now, right?
Yeah. During the.
And then the inner self-conscious also is active, depending upon whether you are in the dream state or other state.
Yep.
So you are going on astral travel
Yeah. Yes.
because you are not within the confines of this physical body.
Yeah. You have no more boundaries are not there, so you have more
The
chances to
boundaries are not there, so you have started traveling. Do you
travel.
have your observation and all that happening?
Yeah.
Are you learning?
Yes.
While learning, are you finding solutions to your problems in the current life, either from the past or from the new journey that you have undertaken?
Yeah. From that we will take it as solution and lessons.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
This self is a portal to other dimensions or selves.
So okay.
What does that mean?
So it can go to any dimension and then experience that.
Correct.
Yep.
It is from the personal subconscious that dream and probable selves spring forth.
Mm-hmm.
The waking and personal subconscious come into existence with each other, with each new physical birth. When you go to sleep, as far as spirituality is concerned, death as well as sleep, they are same thing in different manifestations.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yep. But one thing, sir, during the sleep, if the self is trying to explore the whole world or the universe or anything, I mean, any dimension, it can even travel to the 12th dimension.
12th dimension, it can travel, but then you won't be able to understand anything from it
What is
because
there? I mean, it
you
will
are
be
not
Greek
able
and
to.
Latin as long as.
Exactly.
Okay.
That happens to us so many times, right?
We don't know why we are there and what is the situation also. Sometimes we
Correct.
get that
So,
experience. So it could be
see,
one of them. Okay.
actually, what he is explaining here is your consciousness has got 4 states,
Yeah.
and each one could become active at a particular
Yeah.
state that you are existing in.
Hmm.
Right? That's the way the whole thing will work.
Whole thing will. Okay, got it. Yep.
Next
Understood.
question.
Sir, I got a question here.
Yes, sir.
This is similar to the questions which has been asked that we have to find our own answers in the meditations to ask the questions. But I would like to relate, I'm going to ask what is the purpose, what's the significance of what I've seen, but I would like to share with your permission, sir.
Yeah, definitely, sir.
Yeah, so yesterday in the unified course, day one on the fourth week, started meditations and I got a signal from my higher self, same signal every day that I get. And I've seen a person in a meditation stage, when he's sitting like a sadhu, like with wearing the sadhu, the dress, the robes and everything, with a long beard and hair nicely tied at his back, swinging like a pendulum from one side to other side. I asked the questions, can you please identify yourself? I would like to know who is this person, but he did not answer. And one sentence appeared saying that I got it. So I was thinking, what could be the significance of this sentence? I got it, I got it, I got it. At the end of the meditations, and it said capacity. I could not relate these two words or the sentences. And today, in the evening, I did the meditation again, and I've seen peace. I'm trying to correlate all these three words or one sentence and two
Beautiful.
words. I don't know.
Beautiful.
I don't know the meaning of it, but I'm going to.
Beautiful
See,
experience.
given the circumstances that see, you have got clues, right?
Yeah,
In terms of capacity, you got capacity, you got peace, right? And
Yeah.
you found one sadhu
Yeah.
saying those words.
Yes.
Okay. Where is the context which can connect all these?
I don't know, sir. What I'm trying to
Okay.
understand.
Now let us try to build the context.
Right.
One, it has to be a situation that you are currently facing.
Right.
Okay. That could be one.
Yeah.
Or the context could be something you are learning, but the limiting factor in that learning initiative that you have taken is your capacity.
Yeah.
So you will need to enhance your capacity.
Right.
Or you are not at peace with yourself in some scenario that you are participating.
Right. Right.
Right? So you need to bring in the context that is relevant to it from the situations that you are facing. Or
Okay.
it has become a limit, because ultimately all these messages that we get in our meditation is for the betterment of life, progression in life, both
Right.
spiritual or otherwise.
Okay.
Okay. So that context has to come from our current scenario so that we are progressing. We are
Okay.
overcoming the limiting beliefs. We are overcoming the challenges, etc. What is the higher purpose? I mean, your higher self, it is party to the game that you are currently stuck with, correct?
Right.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
at least the way I have been interacting with my higher self is when I get a clue, I start analyzing where is it relevant. My higher self is not going to give me the answer on a platter,
Yeah. Yeah.
because
So,
it is going to only throw clues.
yeah. So far, when yesterday morning I got this capacity and I got it. I got it first, capacity second, and in the night I went to meditation again, and I've seen self-realization, which I forgot to mention.
Now,
Then
I will
today,
give you a
peace.
clue, right?
Yeah.
See, yesterday I put my experience in our group, correct?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Now, I have started getting the clue to what I was looking for. I wanted to take a couple of decisions. Okay. I
Yeah.
wanted to take a couple of decisions, but I was sitting at a crossroad what to do, which is the correct one, which is not. If I take
Okay.
the holistic experience of the 2 minutes that I had in the vision and apply it to my
Right.
current scenario, I have my answer. So the
Okay.
context for interpreting the
Yeah.
messages, etc., from our ourself comes from
Yeah.
our current limiting scenario that we are facing.
Or situations. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's mentioned in the
That's why I
book
use the
itself,
word.
sir. The unified book
Huh?
itself.
Yeah.
It's
Huh.
universal truth, but that is for your growth. It's your answer.
Exactly.
It is there. That
Yeah.
sentence is mentioned there in the
See,
book.
that
If
is why
you
I
see.
said every word in that book you need to experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So
since
it
yesterday, I'm
goes
trying to correlate all these things, but in the current
exactly.
situation, like, you know,
I
yeah.
want to I
See,
wanted to actually share that experience what Namrata ji said, right? Inverted triangle. So
no.
how the answers will be, right? Now I've been in quest to know about Patriji. He is something else which nobody knows, and I am in quest to know that. So as I am looking answers for that, I am getting
Continue. I'll
answers.
just join in a minute. Just
Okay,
need to
sir.
attend to the note.
Yeah. So I'm in a quest to understand who is he. So relevant to that, I got experience today. A triangle was shown, and I was told that he is that pyramid itself. That his consciousness is so vast that wherever you have pyramids, you are under him. He's along with you. That is what one of the message I got, where I was looking for the answers for that. And the second one was equally, see everyone equally, where I have shown certain beings where you wouldn't even accept to look at them. At that level, my conscious said I was given a food with those hands. The hands were looking so creepy and scary. I was given food with those hands. And I said to myself, okay, it's given. It's up to me to accept the food or not. Then I said, I'm not accepting this food, but I accept you as who you are, and I love you. And I took those hands and I kissed those hands. So this is telling me to see everyone equally, where in my present situation, there is a situation where I am not looking certain people the way I supposed to look. I'm not accepting. So that was my
What
answer
happened
there.
suddenly?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. So this is how your higher self prompts you. So that's
Yeah.
why you
As I
need to
said,
write those experiences and relate to that. What you are asking, that question is coming here. The answers are coming here in this form.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is your answers.
Shall I add that one thing about Patriji?
Yeah.
My first mini dhyanam that I attended few months back in Orlando, Florida, in the meditation, I said, I was just saying, oh, I have not entered any pyramid, right? Even in the beginning today, I told I have never been to a pyramid physically. In that meditation, Patriji took me, and we are in a desert in the sand. He took me with my hand. He took me into the pyramid, and he took me all the way up to the king's chamber and made me sit and do meditation. That was my experience. My first meditation in mini dhyanam. When you said pyramid and Patriji, I just wanted to mention that.
These are all answers for our questions. We
Yeah.
need
Yeah.
to
I
decode.
think,
And
yeah, I
if
think I need more clues to correlate my life situation. And I fail to understand with this what I've seen. I think I will wait.
Yeah, write it
No,
write it
no,
down, sir.
no. Let me ask one. I don't know which part of the name to call, Radha or
Rajendra,
Rajendra.
Rajendra, sir.
Okay, Rajendra. See, the context,
Yeah.
given a clue, you have to look into where is it that your life is either one. It is not in line with the qualities of the Supreme.
Right.
You say qualities of God, right?
Yeah.
Somewhere there is lack. This clue is associated with the lack or the limitation or the limiting belief which is not letting you progress with your life.
Okay.
Okay. That is the important thing.
Yeah.
Someone's hand was raised, right? Was it Remaji? Someone had raised the hand in between.
Hello, sir. Hello,
Uh,
sir.
did you raise the hand? Was it your hand?
Raise the hand. Sir, I am Rama from Kerala.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, we are able to hear.
Sir, last year's one experience share with. Last year, one day I am forgive and I forgive so many years of my past experience. I forgive and then accept all. And that day, next day, I am medication time. Then morning 4:30, some vibrations in my whole body. Then my heart chakra is vibrated, and who are our the life and the universal truth experience. Then some mantras is to hear. Then this before one touch is my left cheek, one touch, and then my whole body vibrates. That experience is not continued, but my physical is some problems. My whole life is not. What is I don't know.
Somewhere the line is not clear. Is anyone able to hear clearly?
I kind of understood. She got an experience early in the hours, like 4:30 in the morning. She had some sensation in her heart chakra. Then she felt like somebody touched her cheek physically.
Okay.
And she said that she's been practicing forgiveness and acceptance. That's what I don't know if that's what I understood, ma'am. You just have to correct me. So she want to know what is the meaning of that experience she has experienced at that hour. Is that correct, ma'am?
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay. I will say that it is, you will need to identify what situation that applies to. Okay. It is a signal of some kind, but then you need to look into what is the circumstance to which you are getting that. I mean, is someone forgiving you? No, it could be you have sought forgiveness from someone after having forgiven, or it could be what do you call, just like Kirti's message that she posted, right? That we will not be able to identify for anybody. It has to be done by the individual. Whether it is a unwanted energy or is it a wanted energy is something that you will need to establish first.
Last is some 4 times Narayana mantra, 4 times repeated. My fear. So, I am said Narayana mantra repeated 4 times.
Okay, probably it could be even be one of the soul energy from whom you are seeking pardon, right? Has accepted the pardon.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
So today's meditation, you start with gratitude to all the souls which have accepted. Probably that will help you overcome the challenge that you have faced.
Yeah, but
Okay,
the
thank you, sir.
thing is, ma'am, are you seeking for forgiveness? That's what you're trying so hard to get. Yeah? Is that your main focus is?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay.
No, as she was saying about forgiveness,
Mm,
right?
mm,
That's the message I was getting, saying that
mm,
okay, she has been seeking forgiveness,
mm,
she's forgiven, sort of a thing. Yeah,
mm.
yeah. Thank you. I didn't know
Thank
that
you,
this
sir.
session would have so many questions getting answered. It's interesting. Yeah,
That is the purpose of this session, sir.
I know.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody have any more questions around God and the universe?
Now, if no one has any question, I want to read this highlighted para. It's a very, very important para.
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Yet, remember, at all times, there is no separation.
Mm.
We are part of the whole self. We, in effect, have sent forth ourselves. We create this separation for the sake of discussion.
Discussion. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
To address your feelings of significance as compared to the vastness of the universe. Right? That is the reason why we go through all this.
As long as we have questions, we need discussions.
No. Questions
Honest.
will definitely be there. Answers also we get. We need to take the cue from the answers that we are getting to apply it to reality.
Mm.
That is, in other
Okay.
words, right, the Morse code in which we are getting the message. In other words, that is the telepathy.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah. Great. Anyway, one master is not opening her mouth also.
Who, sir?
Zubia Mehdi ji.
Zubia ji. Where
Zubia
are
ma'am.
you?
She is physically here with us, but mentally she is in some meditation, I am sure. Yeah. So, yes, any other question to this topic or to our unified?
Yeah, unified. There's a lot more, sir, to know in that chapter.
Correct.
That's the reason we have to read. We'll get even more
No,
answers.
I would not say read. You have to experience every line in the book.
Mm. As I was
Draw
writing
your own
notes,
picture.
I was getting even more answers, like which are in depth,
No.
even more.
See, why? You tell me why. When you write down, your hand will not move unless, right? Unless there is clarity.
Yeah.
Okay. That clarity is very important.
Mm.
That clarity is very important. So that clarity comes when you are writing down, right? Unless you are very clear in the sequence and all, that is how we have trained our mind. That is why writing down is very important.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Masters, if you have any more questions, please go ahead. Otherwise, sir has another session to follow after this.
No, that is at my 10 o'clock. That means I have another hour and a half.
Oh, okay.
But that is, she said 7 o'clock, 8:30 PST.
8:30 PST. Okay.
So
Right, 8:30 PST means I still have time, right? They are 3 hours behind you, correct?
Check.
Yeah. 8:30 is now 6:50 for them.
Yeah, that's right.
So 1.5 hour, I think.
8:30, yeah, that's what I said, yeah.
Yeah, correct.
8:30 PST is
your
in
10.
IS.
You are 10, sir.
Oh,
Your
my
10,
turn.
sir. Yeah, morning 10. What is that session about?
Unified.
Oh,
Chapter 3. Chapter 4. Or maybe all
I won't be
together.
talking chapter 4. They wanted my wisdom, so I have to give them what is over soul and all that, which I have already given here.
Hmm.
I don't know what expectation you have said. Incidentally, good that you are asking that question here. Can you please stop the recording and give me some brief input? If this discussion here is